Hey everybody, what's going on today? Might have to close that door for the wind blowing in. We'll see if it's making too much wind noise. Give people a chance to come in. How y'all doing? Warm back up. Wind's just blowing real hard this afternoon or tonight. But nice temperatures today. If y'all would give us a thumbs up when you come in. Give us a thumbs up. Give the people a few seconds to come in. Hey, Mr. Clint, how you doing, buddy? Hope all y'all doing good today. We made it home from your place last night, probably about 7:15. I stopped and grabbed me a sub on the way home. Picked up a sub and got it with shoes on it and took it on the road. Hey, Mr. David. Hey, I am Angel. Glad you made it in. Chat with us. If you would, give us a thumbs up. What kind of sub? It was a ham sub. That's what I call getting it on the road. I tell them to put shoes on it. So take it on the road with me. I'm gonna try to hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. You gotta go eat. Yeah, I'll eat something when I get off of here. Try to work on the forklift mask that we got from you, Mr. David and Clint, tomorrow. I'll pick up a spear and a sleeve to go on it and try to get it put together. I haven't even took it off the back of my truck yet. It's still loaded on my truck. I'll get it unloaded in the morning. Took that load of hay this morning. Good deal. Hey, Ontario Ag Guy. Glad you made it in. Scott Small Farming. Hey, buddy. Some places in North Carolina and stuff is getting a bunch of rain and stuff. I don't know exactly where. I just seen it on my phone earlier. Maybe it's not y'all. We'll try to work on that. When a few more people get in, I'll try to tell them what I picked up from y'all. Your dad put the valves on the rebeller. No rain there. Good deal. Yeah, we ain't had no rain today. It sprinkled and misted last night. But no, not enough rain to count for nothing here. It's felt good today. The temperatures I'm gonna guess in the 70s because I haven't looked. Yeah, the wind is blowing here too. If y'all hear it in my phone, let me know and I'll pull that shop door down so the wind will quit blowing if it's making a wind noise. Had to turn that TV down. We looked at yesterday when we was at Mr. David and Clint's place. I was checking out the different things on their rebaler for mods to do to mine. Yeah, it was a nice day today. I got outside today and been piddling with the cows and haying up. I've been out here in the shop for 2 hours waiting on 7:30 to get here. I don't like to go inside when it's pretty weather. I'd rather be outside. Y'all need some mods too. Oh, y'all in the short rows. Y'all hooked up. I'm gonna try to put the wind guard off of the beller that I converted over on the end of my table like y'all's. I don't think that'll be hard to do. But I don't see a lot of reason to add a fluffer or nothing on it. I think we're gonna be good without that for the majority of the time. The head mechanic is cranky. Yeah, I want to put a hole down on the end of my table. I like the way that held the hay back when it's thick like that, and it lets the actual baler pick up fluff the hay before you going in. I definitely want to add that to mine. I want to get you to, sometime later, Clint, I want to get you to send me that link or whatever where you order them control valves so I can order me one just like that. Gonna improve that before it's over. Yeah, I want to get you to text me or something about them valves that you showed me yesterday that your dad installed. Cause I want to get one of them. Cause I'm gonna mount the handle on mine and stuff, so it'll be in a better position to for as far as operating the rebeller. Hey, Pewview, plowing snow, just listening. That's good, buddy. I appreciate you stopping in too. Hey, Tom. Appreciate you making it, buddy. No, you ain't missed nothing. We just bull jiving like normal. Yeah, Clint, I saw the way you had the chain on it with the spring. That's probably about how I'm gonna do mine too. Like I said, I like the way that holds the hay back. And when it gets thick, the actual pickup fluffs it up as it's pulling it in. I like that. Y'all guys that's new that's just coming in, give us a thumbs up if you would. You just happen to have a valve paperwork in your pocket. I don't know if you text it to me or nothing right now that I'll get it. But I know whenever I get off, I'll be able to look. Your daddy told me to take one of them yesterday, but I wasn't going to do it. SLC Farms. Hey, Brian, glad you made it in, buddy. Summit Hydraulics. I'm just going to write that down. Food Forest Permaculture. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Try to write that stuff down because I'll forget it. Doing good today, SLC. We went up to Mr. David's and Clint's, as y'all seen in the video yesterday. And they sent me home with an item to help us out on the farm. Hey, Ralph. They sent me home with a surprise to help us out on the farm, and it's gonna come in handy. They sent me with a forklift mast that's converted over to 3-point hitch for me to use to load our hay and unload our hay. And we'll probably start working on it tomorrow, if not one day this week. We're gonna pick us up a hay spear to go on it and a sleeve and figure out how we want to mount it on the mast. And we're gonna also start building us a elevator, a hay elevator to move the hay from our square baler to wherever we're putting it, whether it's in a barn or in trailers or trucks or whatever. We're gonna start working on that this week too, I'm sure. LAFC. Hold on, I'm trying to read this comment, guy. -08N. I think I got it there, Clint. I keep hanging around him. I might get adopted. Yeah, I want next time I go, I'm gonna carry a trailer with me where I can sneak a tractor back. Got your cows rescued. What's wrong with your cows? Hey, Walker Dairy Farms. Is that good enough for a shout out? Hang around and chat with these guys. They were swimming where you moved them to? Yeah, we want to build us a... Hey, Ben. Glad you made it in, buddy. Yeah, we're going to work on the forklift mast this week, and also wanting to start working on the elevator to move the hay. We're going to build it. We're going to try to build it out of all the scrap stuff that we have left over from the round baler that we converted into the rebaler. See how that works. These is good guys in here, Walker Farms. If you'll hang around and chat with them and get to know them, and they'll get to know you. These is good guys. Thanks, Ben. I love your channel too, bud. You have a lot of good stuff on there. I just don't know how y'all guys put up with that. As cold of temperatures and as much snow and stuff as a lot of y'all have. That will be difficult here. The puppies is doing good. I'm fixing to start letting a few of them go Probably the first of next week. You was just watching Ben's latest video and got the notification. Think you've taken out 3 mailboxes. Can't see nothing for the blizzard conditions. Yeah, it was probably in the 70s here today. I'm in a short sleeve t-shirt out here in the shop. But the wind is blowing. The wind's blowing pretty hard and it's getting a little cool now. It's cooling down there too. Hey Mark Cornell, glad you made it in, buddy. It's 45 there. Yeah, I'd always be scared if I ever was like watching the other plow videos. I would be scared that I'd hit a car that was parked on the edge of the road. So that bell band that you're looking at, SLC, has been setting for 3 years and they don't want nobody hooked to it. It's 25 with 40-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be in my shop right now if it was that cold. You should have kept you 1 or 2 of them cows, Mr. David, to feed all that hay waste to. You have 51 subscribers, Walker Dairy Farm. Water everywhere turning to ice. I watched hold on, DLK. He's got like a little table made behind his baler where he rebuilds that flips them up on the side and pushes them on the table to pick them up with a grapple. I kind of like that idea too. Because I know buying a bell banded or bell bearing is out the question for me right now. It's raining at your place today, Walker. That's what you do, is serve the public in all conditions, Pewview. A lot of you yelling. Continuous level rain. We didn't get no rain today. If y'all guys haven't give us a thumbs up yet, give us one if you don't mind. So they'll keep sending it out and maybe keep us some people coming in. Last night, it sprinkled rain on me all the way home from y'all's place yesterday afternoon. Just enough where you didn't need your wipers, but you couldn't quite go without them. Been having a lot of rain and the snow is almost gone. Imagine when you have all that snow build up like that, and then when it starts melting, you have a muddy mess or a bunch of water running off. I was looking at some old pictures earlier with my wife and daughter from like 3 years ago where we had snow this time. And we was pulling sleds and stuff with the youngest having fun on it. How long it take you to go from my house to Mr. David's? About 2 hours and 5 minutes. Just a little over 2 hours. I want to go to your place too, Scott. I want to go to your place because I don't know how far you are, but it don't seem too far away looking and thinking. Tom's, we got lots of rain, high winds today, and now it's snowing. Yeah, I'd like to go to more of y'all's place. I'm gonna try to go to SLC's place too. He's a couple hours from me. Try to hit his place up and check his out. I really enjoyed getting to meet y'all guys. Hey Eric, glad your daughter's doing good, bud. Glad your daughter's doing good, and prayer's a strong thing. Interesting race today. I didn't watch too much of it. It was too pretty. I was outside. I stayed outside too much. Wow, 42 inches of snow in 12 hours. That's a lot. Hey, Back Farms. Glad you made it in, buddy. Yeah, I don't doubt that, Clint. I don't doubt it won't pay for itself now. Better than cleaning up manure every day. Yeah, I don't doubt that that's gonna probably be something that we have to do after we get it up and going like it's supposed to be and running on a continuous basis as we need it. He was getting ready to do a live and remembered it was time for mine. Come close to getting on a plane. Birds do it. Yeah, the wind's picking up here too. The wind's blowing. The temperature's dropping too. Mr. David asked if Brian was going live. If y'all just come in and have it, shoot us a thumbs up. You lost power a few times, but it come right back on. Yeah, if we have any ice or snow, like anything like that, our power goes out easy here. I reckon because we're not used to getting it like y'all's places are. Take care of Food Forest. Appreciate you stopping in. Have a good week. Chased cows for half the day and sold about 600 bales of hay. Ready for your PJs? Yeah, we used to have bottle calves too, and nothing like Eric has. We would have 6 or 8, maybe 10 at a time. I think it's so neat when you let them out for the first time and they go to running and playing and stuff. Set her stuffed animals biting your toes. Need to edit some videos. No, I don't have no new news. We it's looking like we're gonna be working about 145 to 150 acres of hay this year. That'll be the most we've ever done with our old equipment. So we've already gotten lime and potash and fertilizer spread on a bunch of it. Hey, I'm Rick. Glad you made it in. Yeah, we've never worked that much. About 100 and I think 15 or 20 acres is the most we've ever done. You edit in the farm show footage. Plan to do a video about it. Okay, that's the guy that does everything with his feet. That's amazing how he's able to do all that stuff. Chickens, fruit trees. Growing from cuttings. That's interesting there. I'm Rick. We excited to start building the elevator, the hay elevator, to go behind our baler for the rebeller. Wow, he went from 200 to 5K in 48 hours. That's a lot. Your buddy has 7 or 8 acres of fruit trees and berries. I like to keep at least a fruit tree or a blueberry bush or something everywhere I cut grass at during the summer. And then when I'm cutting grass, I'll keep swinging by there and grabbing me something off to snack on. He met the right people at the right time. Yeah, he is. Like I said, it's amazing how how he can do all that stuff with, and a lot of able-bodied people don't do near that much work. Yeah, we're gonna start on the elevator. We're gonna build it out of the round tubes that we got left over that we took out of the round baler to build the rebaler. We got a bunch of them tubes left, and we're gonna build it out of them. I haven't decided if I'm gonna make it 15 foot or 20 foot long yet. We're gonna use the chains that come out the floor of the baler. It's got the little teeth sticking up on them. I believe most people would give up too. Trying to decide how I want to drive the conveyor or elevator. If I want to drive it off of hydraulics or electric. Tom Jones, yeah, I've never heard how he lost his arms either. Maybe SLC or one of them other guys might know how and tell us. In an auger at the age of 2. Wow. Accidents happen so fast, y'all. When I was raised on a farm. My family farmed up until the mid 80s. And then the family split up and quit farming. I was probably 7 or 8 years old. We had when the laborless tobacco harvesters first come out. Me and my cousin would ride in the box on the harvester and scatter tobacco out level so more would fit in it. And if you know how the doors worked on them, there was a pin at the bottom, and that pin come out, and I fell out, and the back tires right behind where we was standing in that box, and it run over me, but it come up my leg and across the side of my chest and off. Luckily, it didn't go across me, or it probably would have killed me. A friend of yours lost half his arm in a baler. I said it didn't. Luckily, it didn't do no damage when I had the accident. Yeah, it's like I said, it totally amazed me to see him running that stuff. One of the videos I watched the other night, he was working on an auger and was running a battery impact wrench and the ratchets and stuff like a normal person. Hey, Weed Whacker Reed. I'm at 770. Good deal. It's because of y'all. All of y'all keep spreading the word and coming in and helping make it possible. Wow. Run over him with a bat wing. That's bad news, SLC. Somebody lost his arms then. Yeah, when I was young and the family farmed, we mainly did tobacco and a few row crops. Hey Brad, how you doing? Doing good. We're just talking about, we went up to Mr. David's and Clint's the weekend, and they give me a front end loader mast that was converted over to 3-point hitch so we can load and unload hay easier now. That was a blessing. They give me that, and we're gonna put a hay spear on it this week, and we're gonna try to start building a hay elevator to go behind our baler to push the bales in trucks or trailers or a building, whatever the need is. Busy making decisions that will make a lot of people mad. Yeah, I imagine that did drive her crazy too, especially if it was an accident. A couple years ago, we had a guy working for the county, I believe, that got mauled up by a side cutter. She was kind of a mean lady. The calves doing good, Brad? I saw your newest one the other night. Just called the plows on. I could imagine, Eric. I mean, that was for it to turn out as good as it did, that was a miracle and a blessing. Like I said, accidents happen so fast. One split moment, something crazy could go bad. Hey Midwest Alice, how you doing? Glad you made it in. Just talking about the rebellers and our little road trip to farming for fun and profit. Just a normal old. Got the D running last night. Now I can use it. Yeah, that thing's got a loader on it. Yeah, that's why I was asking you if you had any starting fluid. If I ever have something to not crank, that's the first thing I do, is to see if it'll try to start good with starting fluid, and that'll tell me either it's a firing issue or it's a fuel issue. It is hard to watch them, Tom, but you want them as close as you can have them, because we need all the younger generation that we can get to want to go in the path that we on. When your lady gets the D running. Hey, Rowdy Yates. Glad you made it in, guys. This Rowdy Yates just in here commenting, guys. Ben Vieser just issued him a challenge to start a YouTube channel. And I think it was the very next day, yesterday, that he released a couple of videos. Y'all need to check him out. Starting fluid's bad. You had to turn the choke off. Oh, you heard he had to turn the choke on. Yeah, a lot of people say don't use it. I'm not saying use it every time you try to crank it. I'm just saying that when something's giving you trouble, sitting there zoo when it ain't good on it either. And I know starting fluid might be bad on it. A lot of draining the water out of the gas. Yeah, if I try to crank it and it don't crank, don't give David starting fluid. Yeah, if something don't start for me within 2 or 3 turns, I know something's wrong, and then I want to figure out if it's a fire issue or if it's a fuel issue. And that's the easy way that I've learned to know which side to work on. Extra bottle of heat cleaned it up. That's right, Brad. That's what I was saying. Go get a chain. Yeah, on some of the older internationals, though, it's like mine. It's not good to pull them. What I understand is bad on the transmissions. Something about, I don't remember exactly what. Not much Midwest. We just talking about the forklift mast that Mr. Clinton David gave me yesterday to put a spear on. It's already got a 3-point hitch on it, so we can load and unload hay easier now. With our 3-point hay spear, it was hard to even, we couldn't double stack or nothing. It was hard to double stack. We couldn't. So we got that. We're going to work on that this week, putting a hay spear on it. And we're going to start building us a hay elevator to move the hay away from the square baler when we're running the rebaler. I'm going to try to use a bunch of the old parts that's left over from the rebaler build. So the main thing I'm trying to figure out is, how do I want to drive it? Do I want to put a hydraulic motor on it so that way I don't have to have power there, or do I want to put a electric motor on it? Most of my places we've got power, but then that's another thing I've got to have there in order to do it. Or if I do it hydraulically, it will power itself off of what's running there already. But hydraulic motors and lines and fittings and stuff is very expensive. A gas engine? I haven't even thought about that, Clint. Yeah, I could put a gas engine on it and just gear it how I want it. Same way with the hydraulics. Old timers taught you small squirts won't hurt. It's getting crazy there. They're calling the trucks off the road to the morning shift. Thank you, Ralph. Take care, Brad. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Yeah, like the motor you got on your low boy. had trucks blow over. Just a steady pace, that's right. As long as it ain't running slower than the balers making the bales, which I don't think we'll be making them that fast. We're getting any tonight. It ain't showing me my thumbs up again, so if y'all guys would give us a thumbs up if you haven't. If you have, thank you. Yeah, the wind's blowing here, but it's not nothing like to blow no truck over. Appreciate you stopping in, Midwest Alice. Y'all be careful and safe out on the roads. Middle of southeast Michigan. I'm coming back, guys, just a second. Another thing that we're going to get into, there's an auction in Marietta, Pennsylvania, under John Hess Auctioneer. Got a trailer talking. Clint's got 2 nice gooseneck trailers up there at their place. I think we're going, our next project after we get the rebeller here finished with the elevator, thinking about building us a pole barn to put it under. Yeah, we're trying to start figuring in our head and what it would cost us to build a pole barn to put the rebelling outfit under. What size is your sheds, Clint? Way overloaded, hauling 30. Would like to be able to haul 40 to a load. 60 by 125. Let me write that down. Yeah, I'm gonna want to get something to put it under. You doing a 70 by 130, 20 foot tall. Yeah, we're gonna want something to put it under so we can bale all the time. $10,000 square feet. Whatever we do, more than likely we'll build it ourselves. Generally, we build everything ourselves. 22 foot in the eave. That's right, Scots. That's what we probably gonna do. The guy that cut the rough cut lumber for me to go in our log cabin that most of y'all have seen, like the eaves of it and the inside bathroom and stuff is out of rough cut. That same guy does light poles. He has a bunch of them and pretty fairly priced, reasonably priced. So you gonna build two more? Well, you got two. If you do two more, you can just do three and you won't never know the difference, and we'll get the other one put down here. A roof. We would do a roof, I'm sure. And I've never built nothing over 30 foot wide myself with building my own rafters, so I have to figure that out. Talk to you later, Eric. Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Yeah, we've never built nothing over 30 foot wide. But I'm sure we can figure out how to do it, how to make the rafters work so there don't have to be poles in the middle. Sometimes they have rafters cheap. The rich guy next door only buys Morton buildings. Yeah, ours will be a Gerald farm building. Something that I can build up. Cause them buildings is probably what, at least $60,000 or $80,000, if I had to guess. Doing a 30-foot lean-to for equipment storage. $55 to your door. How much is it gonna be to get it put together? and the cement for the legs and all. Just like the new one DLH built. What does Scott say? You ain't never heard of that company? You ain't never heard of Gerraldfarms, buildings and more? You got to Google it. They out there. You gonna assemble it yourself? Okay. Another 30 in land work. Turnkey. If you call tomorrow, they'll be up in 3 weeks. 42,000 each. That's a good price, sounds like. Trying to see what I had written on my paper. Would be interested in that number. I think that was SLC that said that, yeah. If I was just storing hay under it, I would want 3 closed. But if I had to be under that sucker working, I would want some of them open to let me get some ventilation. I think I'm gonna have me some chicken and for storage purposes. Yeah, if all I was doing was storing hay in it, I might well close it in too. Like I said, if I had to work under it, I was gonna rebel under it. I want me some. This building that I'm in right here is metal. Whew, this baby gets hot in the summer. Also plan to turn into a riding arena. Excuse me. Sun bleaches the hay. Yep, that it does. Ready for some hot summer weather. It won't be long, Tom. It'll be here. And then once it gets here, about a month in, we all gonna be crying, ready for winter, ready for a break. Rowdy Yates. I'm in South Carolina. We in South Carolina. So you plan on selling that place eventually and moving further away from the city? I told one of y'all guys with some money needs to buy that farm not far from where I'm at. That's an amazing place. 360 acres for less than $500,000. I know somebody in here got that much money or that much credit. Y'all buy that and I'll be your little farm hand. I'll make me a good living baling the hay off of it for y'all. It's 360 acres, and I think right around 300 of it is coastal. They all business. Where are you located at, Rowdy? I think I heard it on your video, but I done forgot. My cousin that does the Arizona. Tyson Steel Buildings. My cousin that does the well drilling, he just built 100 and something by 100 and something building. That's got a lot of square feet up under it. Ron, Georgia. So what's everybody's plans this week? What y'all getting into? Hey, Ken's Vlog. Appreciate you stopping in. Shoot us a thumbs up if you're in here and haven't. Haul hay and play in the mud. Power plant. You did. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, he built, I want to say it was 120 something, 25 by 125. And he closed in like 30 some foot on one side of it. So it's a 30 by 120 something closed in with like 4 different bays in it where he can work on stuff and puts his boats and his archery equipment and stuff in. A slop hole around there. Yeah, Clint works at a power plant. He's double stacking money. He's making all the big power plant money and running that nice hay operation. So Mr. David does, counts their money all day, counts it and folds it and buries it. Appreciate you stopping in, Rowdy. Have a good week, buddy. Gotta get the 7230 hooked up. Take care of it, SLC. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. They bailed, yeah, they probably bailed her money at night. That's a good group of guys, though, y'all. Really. Mr. Clint, Farmer for Fun and Profit, and Mr. Clint, they good guys, y'all. Hey, Lever Gun, appreciate you stopping in. Ag Wild's in the house with us. Y'all work for a subcontractor power plant. Do the crap work for half the money. That's kind of how I feel farming, Tom. Wasn't it, Tom? Yeah, Tom, I feel like that. I get the crap work for half the money. I'm just picking, guys. I love what I do. We're going to get there, though. We're closer than we was last week. Each day's another step in the right direction. Cows, good weather, and cold. But you're working, so can't totally complain. Yeah, there's a lot of people not working. Y'all don't have any subs that y'all's plant? I meant to go up to your race car shop, Clint, and do some more videoing up there before I left. And I forgot, because the last time I did, the lights weren't on in the video quality. You couldn't see nothing. Hey, 50 chickens in a hen house. Yeah, I wanted to go back up there and get some more video of your cars and stuff. But I totally forgot. You move ash from a coal-fired plant. I think Clint works at a coal plant, a coal-fired one too, I think he said. There, Tom. I believe that's what he told me in the past. Did y'all guys, I remember a while back when I was talking about tractors a lot before I got on the rebeller. Several of y'all was telling me about the Massey Fergusons. And I forgot that we've got a Massey dealer about 40 miles away. And I forgot what numbers y'all was telling me about the Masseys. You haul ash with 2 Volvo 40 off-road trucks. Yeah, I forgot which Masseys y'all was telling me about that I needed to check out. Because I totally forgot about that Massey dealer. Give me 1 second, guys. 40-ton high volume beds. Is there nothing that y'all can do with that ash, Clint? I mean, it ain't got a good, there's no good use for it. $4,700 series. Cause I'm gonna go check that Massey dealer out too. Hey, Daddy's Life. Glad you made it in. Write that 4700 series down. In Michigan, they mix it in with concrete for the roads. I can't think of what we get lime and potash from a plant out of Bennettsville to spread on our fields. I cannot remember what kind of plant that comes from, but it's a byproduct. The only problem is that generally when they want to spread it is when it's wet. So we end up normally buying it and paying for it from other outlets when the time's right. Or the big farmers get it when, like I said, when the ground's right, and they're gonna get them first. And we have to wait. Cinders from a boiler. A place like that, Clint, I bet y'all go through a lot of coal. I bet it's amazing how much coal y'all go through in a period of time. Some use it for sulfur and put it in fertilizer. $100 an hour. Dang, I see why the light bills are high now. Takes a lot of product to produce this electricity that we take for granted. Yeah, that's a lot. There must be a train track at the plant for them to bring that much in. Austin 28. Yeah, I'm ready for. Appreciate you coming in, Austin 28. Yeah, I'm ready for the dirt track to fire back up. I think I heard today, the 2nd, March the 2nd, I might be wrong on that date, is the first test date. Because they've totally redone the track, what I'm understanding. I'm going to try to get back over there and fly my drone on it because they've done a bunch of improvements to it and changed the banking and stuff. I'd like to get over there this week if possible and fly the drone again and see what it looks like. I tell y'all, that temperature's dropping. It's getting cooler in here. The same guy that was telling me about the, you still in here, Ralph? One of the guys that was telling me about the racetrack today, he owns chicken houses. And I didn't realize that. I know him from racing with him. But he's, I think he said $12 a ton for chicken litter. I don't know what it costs nowhere else. Wow. Yeah, he told me $12 a ton for the chicken litter. And he said people normally put anywhere from 2 ton to 6 ton an acre. Hey, AJ. Appreciate you stopping in. I just didn't know if any of y'all used the chicken litter. Burn 5,000 gallons of diesel an hour to get the boiler up to temp. It's your first time in here, AJ. We do a live every Sunday night. Start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Usually have a good group of guys and gals in here, AJ. Yeah, hit the red button. Give us a thumbs up. We just hang out for an hour and a half or so on Sunday night and bull jive and see what everybody's got plans to do. You've used chicken litter. Like I said, I know the guy. I didn't realize he had chicken houses until today, and he told me that he would he was telling me about it and said there might be another options. 6 trucks average 8 load each per day. That's a lot of byproduct. AJ drives at tractor pools. Good deal, AJ. I like anything with motors, and we do some dirt track racing. We've got some videos in a playlist of some dirt track, and I've raced myself up to a few years ago, and I got out of it, and I still go and record some and post it, and actually drove some this past year, and we toying with the idea of driving some more. AJ, let me write that down. And that was the name of his channel, was just AJ. I'll check your channel out too, AJ. Thank you, Ralph. I'm trying to find where, yes, just AJ. I'll check it out after the stream too. See them guys is talking. Help him out. I sure will, buddy. If he comes in here and hangs out with us and If I like your stuff, I'm gonna watch it. But if it's something far-fetched and I can't keep up with it, it's hard for me to keep up. You hit 800 last night. Is your hours growing, Ralph? You farm and truck and tractor pull. Good deal. I got it wrote down over there, AJ. I'm gonna check it out when I get off. I'll go about another 8 or 9 minutes and I'll shut this down and I'll get me a shower and I'll get on there and check it out. Scott's has recommended me to check you out, and probably a good guy. We're gonna run to probably Ag Supply first thing in the morning and go pick up the hay spear and the sleeve and all to put it on the forklift mast that we got from Mr. David and Clint yesterday. He's got an IH tractor too. Oh yeah. It's hard to beat them red tractors, especially the old ones that we can work on. You out of North Carolina there, AJ? Are you close by? Like North Carolina? I'm in South Carolina. I think I seen Illinois. That's all right. If you was close by and I liked the stuff, I was gonna go to you and record at your place. It's messing with YouTube. I have no idea. I heard something about stuff was going to change starting tomorrow, the 25th. I don't really know. It's hard for me to keep up with farming and trying to video and show y'all what's going on and try to keep up with all the YouTube stuff. I just hope that it keeps going like it is. What is Article 13? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, AJ. I'll just keep doing it the way I'm doing it because a lot of my guys seem loyal to me and they seem to yeah, I was reading over the new rules today a little bit too. But I think we got a lot of good people that watch us and support us here, so and it's been steady growing this way, so maybe it'll keep going. I guess it's about copyrights. Well, there's something nothing on mine be affected by that, I hope. We got a bunch of good guys that seem to stand behind us and support us, so we'll keep growing slowly. And if it's meant to be, it'll be. If it ain't meant to be, it won't. Tom Jones. If it passes, YouTube might not allow copyright clothing, etc. I can't afford no copyrighted clothes, Ralph. I wear plain t-shirts normally. I'm thinking about getting some made up with my farm name on them, though. With the Gerraldfarms on it. And maybe some hats and stickers made for y'all guys where I can send you some. Or I ain't never been into big name brand stuff, though. No way. You want one, Scott's? Good deal. I'm probably going to definitely get shirts made because I wear plain t-shirts 7 days a week. Unless, when I'm going to church, I wear a different shirt. But I wear normal shirts and stuff. You have done shirts, hats, and next is canned koozies. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get on, try to get some from Wally Mart. Me too, Scott. I was gonna say that a while ago, but I just didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get some shirts made, and I like to get my name put on our jackets that we wear in the winter. I don't wear hats, but a lot of people do wear hats, so we'll probably try to get a few made. Says it has 7 units that make 1,982 megawatts. I don't know how big that is, Clint, but that might be big. A couple guys that haul wood chips up to Bay City. Yeah, Mr. Tom and Clint, they power planting it. They got their own little chat going, and I was trying to decide what color to do them. I thought about making my first batch gray because gray's not dark to be hot in the sun, and it won't show dirt real easy because I get my clothes pretty dirty. Power plant lingo. If you're wearing the Ashley shirt, though, they shouldn't be able to bother you. I mean, unless Ashley's the one that complains about it. And I couldn't imagine why Ashley would complain about you wearing their shirt. Green John Deere. I just don't want them light, like white or nothing that's going to, if it gets the first day I wear it, get a spot on it. You're a company man. Red, can't go wrong with red. Yeah, but then there's some of my fans, the people that watches John Deere, they might not want a John Deere person might not want a red one, but it looks like red's the consensus though. Yeah, that's why I was thinking about gray, AJ, because gray's not too hot. Can't go bad with green. Place. Hey Clayton, glad you made it in, buddy. So do red and green, that's right. But yeah, gray's neutral. Gray will fit y'all the farm all people, the International, the Kubota, the John Deere. We won't judge the green guys too much. I like Smokey and the Bandit there, Clayton. I think that's what you said you was watching. Only green. Clint, you can't be that hard to get along with now. Wonder if you had it fits me. That's how I am. Yeah, I was talking about getting some t-shirts made. Got a deer and farm all. Green with envy. You're walking. You bleed red, but also have Kubota orange. I think they make good ones in all colors and bad ones in all colors. Ralph pretends to be Smokey sometimes. Yeah, I got the guy working on me a little design to try to figure out what to put on it. Cool's beer. Yeah, I like them. Like I said, I'll use any of them. Whatever I can find to fit us and work and do the job that I can afford, that's what I want to use. As a copy of the rig from the movie. He takes it to movies and been into shows. But whenever I get them made, y'all will see it because I'll have one on just as quick as I get them in. Then I'm going to want to get 2 or 3 different designs of them made. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it as far as having them available for y'all. Every fall has a truck show below Hickory. He agreed to go with you, Clayton? Take care, Dylan Biking Outdoors. Appreciate you stopping in. Make sure y'all give us a thumbs up. Found that small and medium shirts never sold. But we do eBay and Amazon during the winter time. We sell on eBay and Amazon. So I don't know if I would put them on there for y'all to get, or if at some point I might be able to put them on my YouTube channel. I just don't know how. Extra large, 2X was the most you sold the fastest. But whenever we get to that point, I'll definitely let y'all know how. And I don't, as of right now, I don't want to do it through none of them companies that you have to order and then they have to make it, and it takes weeks and weeks for y'all to get them, because I'm the type, I don't like to wait for nothing for no week or two. But that might be the only option, but if not, it's going to be done different. Just put a John Deere cap on, everything will be cool. Took a check or PayPal. That might work, AJ. Like I said, I'm totally new to this technology stuff and how to connect the dots, and all that stuff's new to me. But just like with the farming and stuff, I feel we've come a long ways. We've learned how to do stuff on YouTube that I didn't know how to do a while back. Hey Phoenix Lightwing, I'm glad you stopped in. And if any of y'all are in here new, give us a thumbs up. And we do a live every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Appreciate you stopping in, Clint. Have a good week, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to have to put some on here, it looks like. I generally just try to pay them no attention and let everything keep on its own merry way. But sometimes, I tell y'all, that's a side effect. As the channels keep growing and stuff, you seem to get more and more of it, seems like, but I just reckon that's part of it. But at least he come in, that was a view. Well, guys, I reckon I'm gonna get ready to wrap this thing up. What time is it? 9:08. Yeah, we had. Yeah, Scott's, my email address is Gerraldfarms@gmail.com. So it's the same as the YouTube channel and just at gmail.com. It's the same on Facebook, same on Twitter, same on Instagram. It's the same on all of them. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all guys coming in. Look forward to seeing y'all next Sunday night at 7:30.